everybody and welcome back. It's me, Quark, and today we are playing more Timberborn. Last time we left off, we had demolition this whole, or exploded this whole area, whatever. And I let it run for a little bit. After that, as you can see, I had built up storage over here and added some stairs. That way we can get some pathing going on over here. But nothing overly too major. I just really let everything build up, as you can see up here in the top right hand corner. We have max wood almost. We're close. We got 800 explosives if we ever need it for anything. 200 gears, medicine. Got, all of our paper, metal. Everything's been building up for a while. We got a lot of science and all that fun jazz. So what my focus is today is to start this guy going. So get the underground mines going. And then on top of that, get storage and everything else going over here. One thing I did notice while the game was just kind of running on its own, I would have this mass death of beavers and I would lose like 20 of them in one go. So that's another thing we're going to have to start working on, is getting housing built up, which I might continue over here. And I want to start getting a lot of things figured out, because eventually we are going to convert over to the robots, because that's kind of like the end goal, is that we just have a couple beavers to help tend to the robots and then everything else. So yeah, anyways, today we're going to start with, let's go with storage first, because that's going to be major. So we need an underground pile to store wood, which that will actually store all of the wood that we have currently, because it is 1800 wood and we only have 1500. So I'm thinking we can probably build about, let's see. Okay, so treated planks, wood, so that's 2, metal blocks, 3, scrap metal, 4, and I feel like there's something else. Regular planks, 5. So we're going to need 5 of those, and then we're going to need an ample supply of the other storages, the large warehouses that can hold 1200 of anything. So like we can replace these with just 1 storage, which is actually really cool. So we're probably going to do another 5 of those. Kind of what I'm thinking about, but I don't know how I want to set it up over here, because the underground one is going to take up area because you can't build on top of it. So I'm thinking we'll probably build them here, because we only need 5 of them, but 6 of them to be safe in case we need more wood, because as much wood as we can get would be great. We'll go ahead and unlock these and get them placed. These are way smaller than I expected. That is really nice to know, actually. So we need 5 of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, you don't exactly fit. It's frustrating. I want to put it there. So we're going to destroy this path. Get to moving. Thank you. So if those are going to fit there, then these large warehouses should fit behind them, hopefully. And you know what's crazy is, like, whenever you look at the cost of things, like this large warehouse only cost 250 science. So it was definitely one of those things, like I should have unlocked it a long ass time ago and I never did. Yeah, yay me. Okay, so these are the same exact size, so we could probably fit another 5 here. And I know this one seems weird because of the path, but I can just do that. Even if it's behind stairs, it doesn't really matter. And that'll also help with getting the second layer. No, because we wouldn't be able to second layer that top one. So that top one's going to be dead space, but that'll help create our pathing. We can make 1 path off here to put a double stack if we need. We could probably just get away with doing 3 more houses up here, which should be okay. That's going to add a lot of beavers. So we're going to start needing to start worrying about water storage. It's not an overly major thing, but I did notice that like every now and then we drop below like 600, which kind of worries me, because if we ever have a long dry season, we're fucked. But we need to get this guy unlocked before I start going crazy on everything, because we're going to need to get a lot of metal. We'll put him there, and I'm going to be running my beavers so thin. We're going to make this high priority for construction, because this is going to get done first, which actually doesn't take metal. I thought this took metal to be made. Huh, okay. But it does take treated plank. Well, these don't. These just take gears and metal too. Well, fudge. That's cool. We need to mark all of these for storage. So this one's going to be wood. This one's going to be scrap. This one will be treated planks, regular planks, and metal. Perfect. And then we'll do the same thing for these guys. So one of these will be gears. One of these will be probably go with potatoes, like grilled potatoes or something. We were going to go ahead and need to do our food, but I want unimportant on the bottom. So we can do our major importance on the bottom. So this one's gears. This one will be, go ahead and store pine resin. I know that's like, no, we won't store pine resin there. We can put pine resin somewhere else. So we'll just go with paper. Paper in one, bombs in the other, because when we can start freeing up this space by changing it over to something else. We don't really have anything else other than food at the moment. So chestnuts and then grilled chestnuts. And then we'll go ahead and build the second stack, because then we can make this one. Potatoes. Where are you? Potatoes. Grilled potatoes. I know this sounds like crazy, like a crazy amount of what I'm storing, but it's kind of necessary. We'll do another grilled potato, because I don't want to run short. I don't want to fall flat. That's like a big thing that really irks me, is falling flat. I don't want to make one of these pine resin. I don't even know what to do for the next one. And we'll just leave one empty. Or you know what? No, we'll just not build it. We're going to need to build our pathing though, which will probably do something as simple as this. Because then we just put a stair down here and just path it up. So it would look like so. And then I can start emptying out all my other storages. And oh, that's cool. For some reason I did not realize they were hollow. So yeah, we can go ahead and start emptying out our other storages into here. And that'll free up all of this, except for carrots. Oh, that's what we can build someone for, is carrots. Carrots can go somewhere else, because we don't have that many carrots. We only have 2,000 of them. No, we only have 200 carrots. So carrots are fine wherever else, because these are mainly potatoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a lot. We have a lot. So we'll go ahead. See, I said I was going to build this first. Now that I think about it, I want to build these first. So we're going to mark high priority for these. Second highest here, normal here. Yeah, I guess we'll just let them build. I guess it would help out if I actually had more than 2 builders going at once, because these 2 little guys are like working their little tails off. Didn't think that through. So we are running out of planks. So a lot of this isn't going to get built. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build up a little area right here that'll actually utilize some power, so we can start building planks, because we're going to need a lot for what we're doing. One thing I'm going to do before I shoot myself in the foot is I'm going to build one of these large water tanks. It's huge, but we have the space somewhere. So I was watching these beavers build, and they actually showed me something really cool. Instead of having steps here, I can literally just path it from here. I was just watching them off, like zoomed out, and I just started seeing them run here, and I'm like, why don't I have that marked instead of building stairs? That makes no sense. Sometimes the beaver's pathing is a lot better. Like, pathing intelligence is a lot better than what I make it out to be. All right, so they got one area finished, and currently the haulers are actually transporting everything over. As you can see in the background, I had marked everything for unload or move, and I'll show you why here in a second, but this is really cool to see, just this nice little area. Eventually, I do plan on actually moving these guys. Now that I think about it, I didn't realize they had little designs on them, but I'll probably end up moving these guys like over here or something out of the way, so like they can have their own like this area right here be perfectly fine. And then I can actually build this up and keep building this up as a massive storage area. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So for now, these are fine where they're at, but eventually they will move. Now to show you everything that's marked for unload, this is how much free space how much space we were freeing up with just this. And it's a lot. Like almost around this entire little mountain area, there's this little hill thing is going to be freed up. And I don't even know why I still got runners on here. This looks stupid. Get off of there, guys. Okay, so anyways, all of this, and by the way, building these 6 plank areas, granted it chewed through our wood, it was amazing, actually. Quite amazing having it. It built this up so fast. And then up here, we have all of this area that's being marked or empty. A lot of it's already being emptied. Went ahead and put the water tank up here. It will move also, because I don't want it to be on top of these little storage areas, because eventually I plan on moving everything around. Like by the end of this, everything is going to be completely reshuffled. Not the end of this episode, because unfortunately it's about to end. But at the end of like the series, everything's going to be completely different. I might even, like, the whole city's going to move down here, basically. So this is going to free up a lot of area up here once all the water gets transported over here. And I do plan on actually bulldozing this whole area. I'm going to mark this one for empty. Plan on bulldozing this whole area and just bombing it all down, because then we can have a bunch of grills going. And like, yeah, unfortunately in the very end it's going to be all robots, so like food really doesn't matter. But at least for now, until the foreseeable future, food is very important. So I can go ahead and mark all of these, right? Yeah, it should be all of these for empty. So this is going to be a lot more stuff that a lot more area we're going to free up. I do like the fact that now I can hold shift and actually click individual buildings just by their tag. That's actually really, really nifty. But yeah, so that's kind of how it's going. It's going to be a long time before this guy over here gets built, because he needs a lot of gears. He needs 350 gears. 350 is a lot, especially whenever you're running out of wood. So yeah, whenever we come back, a lot of this is going to be empty. I'm going to go ahead and basically just start destroying everything that is going to be no longer needed. So that's something to look forward to whenever we come back. Other than that, I do thank you all for watching. I do apologize, this video was a little bit different, I feel, because it was just me explaining a lot more what I was doing and not so much playing. But yeah, I do apologize if it's short, yada yada. Do thank you all for watching. If you guys like the video, make sure to like the video, and if you're not already subscribed, I recommend subscribing, because I do make new content all the time. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. Timberborn.